The world of martial arts is filled with hypothetical matchups, where fans' imaginations run wild with possibilities. Fans love to debate who would win in a fight, often pitting their favorite characters against each other in dream scenarios. One such dream match pits Johnny Lawrence, the fierce Cobra Kai champion, against Mr. Han, the stoic teacher from the Karate Kid remake. This is a battle of contrasting styles and philosophies, each fighter bringing their unique approach to the art of combat. Johnny Lawrence embodies the aggressive spirit of Cobra Kai, always ready to strike with ferocity. He is a powerhouse fighter with a relentless offense, never backing down from a challenge. His years of training under John Kreese honed his natural talent, turning him into a formidable force in the dojo. He became a formidable opponent, feared and respected by many. Mr. Han, in contrast, represents the balance and control of Kung Fu, a discipline that emphasizes harmony and precision. He teaches a more defensive style, focusing on using an opponent's energy against them. His movements are fluid and precise, each action calculated and deliberate. He emphasizes patience and inner peace, believing that true strength comes from within. He guides his students to become both skilled fighters and well-rounded individuals, instilling values that go beyond the dojo. This hypothetical showdown would captivate any martial arts enthusiast, drawing in fans from all walks of life. It promises a clash of titans, a battle that would be talked about for generations. We will examine their strengths and weaknesses, analyze their techniques, and delve into their mental games, exploring what makes each fighter unique. Join us as we explore this epic confrontation, a matchup that transcends time and style. Johnny Lawrence is a force of nature in a fight. His presence alone can be intimidating, and his reputation precedes him. His Cobra Kai training instilled in him an aggressive mindset. This philosophy is all about dominance and control. He aims to strike first, strike hard, and show no mercy. This relentless approach makes him a formidable opponent. This approach, while effective, also reveals his weaknesses. The intensity can wear him down over time. Lawrence's primary strength lies in his raw power and speed. His physical prowess is unmatched by many. He delivers devastating kicks and punches. Each strike is calculated to inflict maximum damage. His years of competitive fighting honed his reflexes to a razor's edge. His reactions are almost instinctual. He can anticipate and counter his opponent's moves with impressive accuracy. This makes him a difficult adversary to outmaneuver. However, Lawrence's aggression can be his downfall. His relentless drive can sometimes blind him to strategic opportunities. He sometimes sacrifices technique for brute force. This makes him predictable. Skilled opponents can read his moves. A skilled opponent can exploit his eagerness and turn the tide of the battle. His overconfidence can be used against him. His emotional volatility can also cloud his judgment. He is easily provoked, which can lead to rash decisions. This can lead to reckless mistakes. In the heat of the moment, his emotions can get the better of him. While Lawrence possesses the tools to dominate a fight, his true challenge lies in mastering his own temperament. Only then can he truly become unbeatable. Mr. Han embodies the serenity and wisdom of a seasoned martial artist. His kung fu is about defense and counterattack. He waits for his opponent to make a mistake. Then he capitalizes on it with surgical precision. Han's greatest strength is his unwavering patience. He does not rush into battle. He observes his opponent, analyzes their movements, and waits for the opportune moment to strike. This makes him incredibly difficult to defeat. His ability to remain calm under pressure is another asset. He doesn't let emotions dictate his actions. This allows him to think clearly and strategically, even in the heat of combat. However, Han's defensive style might be perceived as a weakness by some. His emphasis on counterattacking can make him appear passive. Against an extremely aggressive opponent, his patience could be tested. He may need to adapt his tactics to avoid being overwhelmed. Section 4. Contrasting approaches: offense versus defense. The clash between Johnny Lawrence and Mr. Han is a classic example of offense versus defense. This dynamic is not just about physical prowess but also about the mental strategies each fighter employs. Their contrasting approaches would make for a fascinating matchup, highlighting the strengths and weaknesses of each style. Lawrence's aggressive tactics contrast sharply with Han's calculated defenses. Lawrence, with his Cobra Kai background, would likely dictate the pace of the fight. His philosophy of strike first, strike hard, no mercy would be evident in his every move. He would come out strong, using his speed and power to overwhelm Mr. Han. His attacks would be a flurry of rapid, powerful strikes designed to break through any defense. His attacks would be relentless, aiming to keep Han on the defensive. Lawrence's goal would be to maintain constant pressure, not giving Han a moment to breathe. Mr. Han, on the other hand, would likely employ a more strategic approach. His style is rooted in patience and precision, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. He would use his defensive skills to deflect and redirect Lawrence's attacks. Han's technique involves using his opponent's energy against them, turning their aggression into their downfall. He would wait for an opening, a moment of weakness, to exploit with a precise counterattack. This patience is key to his strategy, allowing him to turn the tide of the battle. The key to victory for Lawrence would be to maintain his offensive onslaught. He needs to keep up the pressure and not allow Han any opportunity to counter. He needs to prevent Han from finding his rhythm and launching a counter-offensive. Disrupting Han's timing would be crucial to Lawrence's success. For Han, the path to success lies in his patience and timing. He must stay calm under pressure and wait for the right moment to strike back. He needs to weather the storm, wait for Lawrence to overextend, and then capitalize on the mistake. This battle of offense versus defense is as much about mental fortitude as it is about physical skill. Section 5, a dance of fists and feet, imagining the fight. The fight would begin with Lawrence taking the initiative. He explodes towards Han with a flurry of punches and kicks, aiming to overwhelm him with his aggression. Han, however, is ready. He deflects each blow with fluid movements, his eyes never leaving Lawrence's form. Lawrence continues his assault, pushing Han back. His strikes are powerful, but Han's defense is like a wall. He absorbs the impact, using Lawrence's own momentum against him. The crowd watches in awe as the two fighters exchange blows, their movements a blur of motion. As the fight progresses, Lawrence's frustration grows. Han's composure is unnerving. He seems unfazed by Lawrence's attacks. Sensing Lawrence's impatience, Han seizes an opportunity. As Lawrence lunges forward with a wild haymaker, Han steps aside, using Lawrence's own momentum to throw him off balance. Gap 3S. Both Johnny Lawrence and Mr. Han have unique training regimens that reflect their fighting styles. Lawrence's training is intense and aggressive, focusing on building strength and speed. He pushes himself to the limit, often training in harsh conditions to toughen his body and mind. His regimen includes rigorous sparring sessions, weight training, and endurance exercises. Mr. Han's training, in contrast, emphasizes balance and control. He practices traditional kung fu forms, focusing on precision and fluidity of movement. His training includes meditation, tai chi, and exercises that enhance flexibility and coordination. Han's approach is holistic, aiming to develop both physical and mental strength. This chapter will delve into their training methods, highlighting the differences and similarities. Gap 3S. Both fighters have had their share of legendary battles. Johnny Lawrence's most notable fights include his victories in the All-Valley Karate Tournament. His fierce rivalry with Daniel LaRusso is the stuff of legend. Lawrence's aggressive style and determination have earned him a fearsome reputation. Mr. Han, on the other hand, has faced numerous challenges in his journey as a martial artist. His battles are characterized by his calm demeanor and strategic thinking. Han's ability to outsmart and outmaneuver his opponents has made him a respected figure in the martial arts community. This chapter will recount some of their most memorable fights, showcasing their skills and tenacity. Gap 3S. In the end, the hypothetical showdown between Johnny Lawrence and Mr. Han is a fascinating exploration of martial arts philosophies. Lawrence's aggressive offense and raw power contrast sharply with Han's defensive precision and patience. Both fighters have their strengths and weaknesses, and the outcome of such a battle would depend on numerous factors. Ultimately, the true winner would be the audience, who would witness a clash of titans and a display of martial arts mastery. This chapter will summarize the key points discussed and offer a final verdict on the hypothetical matchup.